Hey guys, welcome back to Should Have Turned Left. And oh my god, it's a short one. Anyway,
All right.
so I'm Ben, Canadianized on the forums, at The Canadianized on Twitter.
I'm Riley, Spartan Ryari 63 on the forums.
I'm Kevin, and I don't have any of these things.
You're not on this video, you're our third person for today, and the sober one.
The Kibitzer.
Yes. Anyways, I finally busted out my circle again. It's felt like a long time, and played a Kaya 1 list I'm rather fond of. So, it's Kaya 1, Druid Wilder, Argus Moonhound, 2 Winter Arguses, Getorix. Then I have Una the Falconer with 2 Rotterhorns, Lord of the Feast, 2 Blackclad Wayfarers, unit of Shifting Stones, no UA, nothing fancy with that, just 2 points, and 2 sets of Woldstalkers, aka Shrimp.
And today I was playing Retribution of Syra. It said so many different ways, I don't even know anymore. But I was playing Raven, the Eternal Light. Battle group was a Banshee, pretty simple. Then we had for solos a Houseguard Thane, Ghost Sniper, Eris, Angel of Retribution, and an Arcanist. Then for units, we had a full unit of Dawnguard Invictors with the UA, full unit of Mage Hunter Strike Force with the UA, full unit of Houseguard Riflemen with the UA, and then a min unit of Houseguard Halberdiers with the UA.
And it's Strike Force with the Commander, not Eris 3.
Yes, the Commander.
Riley hasn't played Rep before, so he doesn't know there's 2 UAs.
It's true. So don't be too harsh in the comments.
Worth mentioning, the objective I picked was Bunker.
FG of Valor for me.
Alright, so I won the starting role and opted to go first. Why did you pick that side, Riley?
Because I have a crap ton of models and didn't want to move them.
Fair enough.
Being a regular Menoth player, unless you're playing Harby, we rarely run that many units. At least in my lists, anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm a Jack-heavy, bit Jack-centric person, so...
Yeah, well, Peace Heavy can do a bit of everything. Gotta admit, it's a little weird watching setup when it's all of my own models on the table.
It's true, I was borrowing all of Ben's models because I don't actually own Retribution.
It's all good. So my deployment is pretty central. I have Kaya and Getorix right in the middle. 1 set of Shrimp to either side. Realized afterwards that I put the Winter Argus behind a nice little puddle, and he doesn't have Pathfinder. Sigh. I've got Blackclads on each flank, and a Griffin ready to accelerate whatever he needs to.
My deployment, as you can see, I've got a ton of models. Right here I'm having to move over the Invictors there because I didn't have enough room to put the Riflemen down. But I'm essentially trying to block everybody up so that all of my shooty units can take advantage of Raven's Feet, which for those of you who don't know is boosted attack rolls, which is fantastic.
And Swift Hunter.
And Swift Hunter, which is not quite as fantastic, but, you know, whatever.
The amount of times I've actually seen Swift Hunter used, I don't know that I've ever used it.
I saw it in a battle rep. I saw it in a BatRep yesterday, but yeah. So kind of blocking the ranged units over there, putting the Houseguard Halberdiers up just kind of so they can go be obnoxious somewhere. Maybe get into a zone and shield wall and be obnoxious? Question mark.
No, they're good at holding zones, and I don't know. I know we talked about it a little beforehand. Just min unit of halbs to try to disengage where your guns would be, and that type of thing.
It is true.
So, it is what it is.
It is. Yeah, advanced deployment is simple and easy.
Yes, mine is easy. Hey, look, Lord of the Feast, front and center.
Oh.
Hey, look, Shifting Stones. Surround the Lord of the Feast.
Lord of the Feast.
All right, we're good.
What a terrible model. What a horrible individual.
Says the dude playing Strike Force.
Lord of the Feast. What a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad model. So there you see Eris just kind of hangs out over on the side.
Yep. All right, turn 1. Nothing runs at all, ever. It's like I'm playing Forceful. No.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Surprise, everything runs. So, right off the bat, I'm thinking, okay, I have guns, and pretty much all of my guns are outclassed.
Because Retribution.
Because Retribution and Strike Force. Strike Force are actually a huge problem in a list like mine where I just count all my troops as dead to start with. No, really. Ignoring line of sight, decently accurate, and POW 10s. I mean,
Yeah, Rat 6, POW 10. Your shrimps are what?
Def 12, Arm 15.
Def 12, Arm 15. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
average dice rolls, they're gone.
Yeah. Which, remember, average dice rolls are only 50% of the time. But, anyways, right off the bat, I have to pick one thing to occultate. It's either going to be Kaya or Una. Because if Kaya dies, well, game over. And if you pop feet, snipe feet, go, boosted attack rolls, I'm Def 16, Armor 13, you kill me.
Is a true statement.
On the other hand, Una, defense 15, armor 13. If she dies, then I have 2 Rotterhorn Griffins suddenly go wild, which
That would be entertaining.
they can still do hilarious things when they go wild. I've done it with Kruger too. Had a wild one. It's like, okay, Kruger TKs it back towards him, walks up, puts it in his battle group, puts acceleration on it, then it gets to go, activate, advance, forfeit action, and then immediately shriek anyways because its animus is stupid.
Yeah, that animus is broken. Beware the ban hammer.
They haven't been banned yet.
Privateer Press, if you're watching
No.
this, you need to
No.
ban that. You just need
No.
to errata that hardcore,
No.
please. That and Crow Craters. You'd make the world happy.
No. Please, no. I like my birdie. It's the one good birdie.
Wait, so if it's goes wild, can it be like a warjack and where you have your main caster go and claim it, or?
Yes, except a wild warbeast is better than an inert warjack because the wild warbeast can still advance.
It's true. It's true.
Um,
Comes from being a living thing.
yeah. But no, like an inert warjack though, it has to forfeit action after you reactivate him, quote unquote reactivate it and put it back in your battle group.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
something great is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Eris 2 advances
No.
and then proceeds to shoot a black clad
No.
and proceeds
She hit.
to kill the black clad. Yeah.
One shot that bee. So
So that's one
that
black
made me
clad down,
sad.
ladies and gents.
Yes, that made me sad.
Definitely. So I really want to get rid of the Lord of the Feast on turn 1 because I know the Lord of the Feast can just go ham and unit serve.
Yeah,
And
this is
so-
me pointing out math things.
It is
There's
math
speed
things.
6. We know where the half of where half of the zone is.
Parallax is hard for me.
Parallax is hard.
And so they're just walking up, getting ready to shoot some stuff.
Thank God, Lord of the Feast is stealth.
Oh gosh, really? So I'm sitting here shooting some shrimps, and
Yep.
I roll really great to hit,
Yeah.
and proceed to roll really crappy on the damage,
Yep, that was a 5.
which is unfortunate.
That was
But here comes the other great part. I rolled to hit the black clad, and then I cranked the other black clad with an 11. Black clads are gone. Turn 1. I was so happy.
I was expecting my shrimp to 9, not those guys.
Oh, the black clad's dying. It was
Or
so
at
great.
least I was hoping it would take 2 or 3 shots to kill the black clads.
Nah, Eris one shots one, and then
A Strike Force member gets angry.
and then
one-shots
Paris, the
another.
other Strike Force member, one shots the other.
Yeah.
Because they're basically almost the same, except Rat 9 versus Rat 6, whatever. Yeah, so here I'm shooting. I'm going on Lord of the Feast. I really need to kill Lord of the Feast. That would be great.
Yeah. It would. Be
I hit.
great.
I roll boxcars for damage here. So I put him down to 3.
Thank God he has 8 boxes.
And then I proceed to do really, really bad with the rest of the rolls. I hit, but I don't think I damage him here, which is
You are
unfortunate.
indeed correct.
So that sucks. Whatever. So here I'm just shooting at shrimp, trying to kill some shrimp.
Or you're still kind of proving that, yeah, my guns are outclassed.
And see, me having never played Rep before and being a pretty solid Menoth player, my guns are like... I have Errants and I have a Reckoner.
Yep.
Those are my guns. So I'm sitting here kind of like in shock and awe that like, I'm killing things by shooting them. This is great.
I know.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
It's a lot of fun.
I mean, it happens a lot because I'm a Signarin player, but
It's true. It's true.
It is true.
So here comes the Banshee.
Who,
Me
for
forgetting
some
that I had
reason-
that there was stealth on Lord of the Feast, and just
Derp.
to be honest, I think what I was thinking is I was running a Phoenix as opposed to a Banshee.
Phoenixes still don't. Oh,
But
AoE.
it has an AoE, so I was thinking, oh, if I miss, I'll just drift and still do damage.
Except before that shot, you even asked and looked, is this an AoE? And I remember responding,
I
nope.
totally did, but I'm also noticed first turn I'm sitting at 11 minutes gone. So
Well, we're both drinking.
it's
we're
true.
both-
I've never played
No,
this
you
before.
had the what porter?
Blackjack,
Right,
Left Hand Brewing,
Yeah, Left Hand Brewing,
Blackjack Porter.
I'm on my second one, the Left Hand Brewery Sawtooth Ale. Found a sampler pack. Turns out stuff's
Definitely.
pretty good. I like
It's
that brewery.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm doing the coffee porter at the moment, which is quite smooth, if I might say.
Same here.
Sean Connery would drink this.
Oh, and nitros are so dangerous.
It's a true statement. They go down like water.
Yes.
So here are the sniped house guard
Rifleman.
riflemen, which are shooting 18 inches at the moment, are doing their best to get rid of some stuff.
Yep. And once again proving, yeah, my guns are totally outclassed in this list.
I mean, shooting 18 inches is no joke, ladies and gents.
No.
If you ever have a chance to do it, do it. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you win or lose the game, just do it so you know what that feels like. Shooting
and the
18
scary
inches.
thing is your list has two ways of doing that.
Oh, I know, it's so great.
Rifleman and then Invictors on mini feet. with
Invictors
snipe.
on mini feet with snipe,
Because
which is
their mini
fantastic.
feet is not snipe, it's +4 range, so they stack.
So they stack. It's the greatest. It's so
It's
great.
so much fun.
I didn't even use it in this game, and it was great.
Spoilers. But still, no. You get close enough right away that it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, so I'm watching my shrimp melt, and already I'm thinking, okay, how do I recoup these costs? I'm... what? 2 blackclads are gone. I'm 9 points down. Call it 11 because a couple of the shrimp on the other side are gone.
It's true.
And Una and Kaya can still die.
Yes, it's been a productive first turn. Here the
Yes.
Invictors are they're running. They're just trying to get themselves kind of in a position to do something turn 2.
Yeah, well, you've got range 18, CRAs, reroll with misses.
And if it's feet
pretty
turn,
well
they're
flank
doing
super
boosted.
hard.
So I mean, yeah, they can flank great. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just kind of getting ready for next turn.
Yeah.
Here the House Guard Thane that I forgot to deploy in the right position just runs up and dirtles about.
Turtle.
That's my word. Dirtle. Ghost Sniper goes up.
Figures out where he wants to be.
Wants to try and take a shot. 14 inches ain't enough.
Oh, right, trying to break a stone.
He plinks a bullet into the ground.
Yay, and my shifting stone is happy for it. Yeah. On one hand, I was surprised you didn't take as many shots at the shifting stones. On the other hand, I'm totally not going to complain at all.
It's true. I mean, in hindsight's 2020. I should have shot the stones maybe a bit more than I did.
But even then, with the strike force, you're POW 10, so your dice -8.
Definitely. And the other thing too is Raven's far enough back right now that there's no way you're going to get somebody onto me turn 2 with a stone port.
No.
I mean,
no,
I'm
not
far
since they took away double teleport.
Yeah, I'm far enough back that that's not going to happen, and so I'm really not concerned right now. But yeah. So now we're at top of turn 2.
Yes, we are. And once again, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I recoup this? How can I kill guns? I already have a plan to try to get the Moonhound into your strike force and then use Winter Argai to spray him down. The question is, what do I do with the Lord of the Feast? He needs 6s to hit strike force and melee. He needs 6s to hit riflemen from ranged. He could hit the Banshee, but you actually didn't leave me any great landing spots. Like, don't think I could have fit between Raven and the Rifleman with the way your Banshee was placed, so that was kind of not a great option for me either.
Do you think that might be because I've played you with Getting Stoned so many times that I know not to leave you landing spots? Question mark?
Maybe.
The amount of time Getorix has destroyed my face is not fun. It still hurts.
Yes.
I sympathize with that very much.
There have been times I've debated punting Getorix through the window.
No!
Or knocking him off the table. No, just kidding. I would never harm somebody else's models. If you ever think about doing that, that's a terrible thing to do, and you should not be in the War Machine meta. There.
Yes, agreed. Well, anyways, a little bit happened. I decided that, okay, I want to boost a hit on the Rifleman just in case because that's a 6. Worked out the minimum number of corpses I needed was 2. That way I could boost a hit on the bird and start buying attacks on Rifleman. So charge in the Lord of the Feast, kill 2 Strike Force, and then watch him boost hit into the Rifleman and murder everything. It was great.
If you could see my face right now, it's a sad face. There's a single tear rolling down my cheek as Lord of the Feast proceeds to kill.
Proceeded to kill.
Everything. Everything.
You know I could actually flip the camera around and show him you're lying. I don't see a tear.
There's a tear. You can't see on the camera, but it's there.
I will find out.
Wah, wah.
Anyways, what do I have going on now?
Yeah, you've ran the dog up. You're killing Strike Force, and then you're gonna like chicken bark, and you knock over Eris, you jerk.
I did. I'm
just because Eris killed the Black Clad.
But yes,
don't be rude.
acceleration is awesome because I can charge and then still do a star action and make Strike Force lose stealth. And oh, I can make Strike Force lose stealth. This is so good.
Banhammer.
No. What? Banhammer the Moonhound?
Exactly. No, Banhammer.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
If you guys don't get that, then you don't get where this channel gets its name from.
Exactly.
Go watch some good television, ladies and gents. No, they need to ban Hammer Quicken Chicken.
No.
What do you mean by Banhammer? I'm kind of confused.
So the Banhammer is the
what
power
happened to
wield.
Haley?
Yeah, what happened to Haley? What happened to Denegra 2, kind of?
By virtue of Shake Effects, Denegra 2, Gorman, and a few other things.
The massive...
Orgle 2.
The massive destruction of the Troll Blood meta.
Except
we could just call it the Great Trollpocalypse, as the Troll Blood meta just...
Except I think the Troll Blood community has started to fall in love with Trembler. And people are still playing EE.
Well, yeah, because EE is still a good list.
Yeah.
Just because you can't run 14 bajillion lights in a list doesn't make it not a good list. It's still a good list. Yeah, you can complain about your warders not having Weapon Master anymore or something like that. I don't know. I mean, sorry, troll players. You can complain all you want. Your warders were breaking the meta. Nobody wanted to play with you. So get over it and quit wishing you were Crix.
And then I play a similar style game with Thagrosh 2. Or, sorry, Thagrosh 1, which I've played on this channel twice.
It's true.
Yay.
It's true.
So, at this point, I have killed all but 2 Strike Force members. I have killed half the Riflemen. I have a Druid that no longer has Shrimp attached to him that just runs because what is life anymore? He has no Shrimp. Who cares? He has reach. Go tie up a gun because that's all you can get.
And it doesn't matter.
No.
Because 1 out of 10, it doesn't matter.
Pretty much. But he has reach. Darn it. Other than that, now it's, okay, let's get Getorix forward to threaten the Banshee. And let's keep Getorix far enough back to not get murdered by the Banshee.
That would have been so much fun.
No. And now it's also a matter of getting Kaya forward and not having her dying. Realizing I have killed half the Riflemen, I am actually pretty happy because that means I can quasi-comfortably go down to just 1 transfer and think I'm going to be okay.
Dude, occultation is such
awesome.
a beat.
Is so good.
So obnoxious.
So good. But it's only model/unit, so it's only on one thing. It's
But
not
when that
Shadow
thing is
Pack.
your warcaster, it doesn't matter.
It matters a lot.
It's still good.
You never killed Una. I'm happy about that.
No, I didn't kill Una because I wasn't focused on Una.
Nope. And the only reason she can come up now is because Strike Force have died. And
That's
I'm
a true
still
statement.
afraid that you're going to pump a bunch of CRAs. And yeah, this is, I think, the only game with Una that I've played where I didn't cast Watcher. Because I wanted to keep transfers. Alright, so I have all my
That's
stuff.
right. You didn't cast Watcher at all this game.
No, she
just now
ran
noticed
every
that.
turn. Every turn, she ran.
This is what happens when I try to play a new list, everybody. I don't notice what the other player does.
It's all good. I also figured you have so many guns, nothing's going to get within 6 inches of Una anyway, so Watcher's not going to get used.
son. I'm just going to snipe Mini Feet Invictor death.
Rerolls are so good.
And they're boosted
On feet turn.
on feet turns.
Yes, they are. But, hey, thankfully line of sight right now to Kaya is blocked, even though she's stealth. Because Rifleman.
For all of you who don't know, the House Guard thing gives the ability to ignore stealth through a firing
solution.
Yep, that's what it's called.
Yep. And the other thing I made sure to keep in mind is arrange my beasts in such a way that if they did get shot by the Banshee, they were not going to knock Kaya down.
Yeah, that was okay. I mean, I could have tried to knock Kaya down, but at the same time, if I knock her down and there's a beast in her way, I still need to get line of sight to her.
I'm making sure your momentum gun doesn't knock a beast onto Kaya.
Yes, that's true, but I mean, at the same time,
'Cause-
I still have to figure out how to get line of sight to Kaya, and so
Yes.
knocking a beast down into Kaya.
It's a collateral damage roll on Kaya, at which point, yeah, your Rifleman can probably kill her.
Probably, but I mean, still, I'm more concerned with getting them line of sight.
Knockdown beasts don't block line of sight.
It is true, but I mean, still, I'm more
Yeah.
concerned with getting line of sight for like the Invictors or someone, because I'm sitting here wanting to get as much as I can onto her, and the Invictors are kind of in
Don't
an
ignore
awkward
stealth.
position, looking down over there and don't ignore stealth. So, but I'm still trying to figure out a way to get the Invictors in there to maybe
Yeah.
deal with if this assassination attempt doesn't go off. Can the Invictors do enough damage to some beasts to severely cripple some people?
Yes, can you attrition out at this point?
Well, if the
or at
assassination
that
attempt
point.
fails, can I attrition out? This list is really not built to attrition. There's a bunch of troops,
Are
but
you
they're all
kidding me?
But they're all super low armor, so they disappear really quick.
Okay, I'm just going to blame that you have not played this list. This list can attrition like crazy. It doesn't do so great against a bunch of beasts, but it can attrition like crazy. No, this is one of those when really I am effectively playing about 14 points down because I don't expect my shrimp to do anything, and you can kill my blacklights easily enough. It's not an easy thing for me to win, normally.
Yeah, normally. And by normally, if I was a semi-decent player and understood
I'm
how
looking at this
Retribution
right
works.
now already going, ooh, Raven's close. Please don't kill Getterix. But, yeah, I'm totally abusing that hill as well.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it kind of is what it is. I mean, the way this was looking, me having never played this list before, and we said this before the game, is either I'm going to assassinate
Yep.
or I'm going to clock myself because I don't know what to do with this many models.
Yep.
So
Pretty accurate.
if I ever decide that I want to run Ret at a tournament, one of the local tournaments here, I would probably take this list, but I would have to play with it a crap ton before I decided to do that, so I could really get my deployment and my like first turn down, so I don't use 30 minutes in deployment and first turn.
Well, okay, you used a bunch of time in your first turn, but you also killed a lot of stuff in your first turn.
Is true.
And Raven can do that. I mean, when you start 19 inches apart, you put Snipe on Strike Force, and, well, yeah, they can advance and shoot pretty much anything they want. 22-inch threat, man. It's gross.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, this is one of the lists that could still bottom 1 assassinate somebody if they're not careful about it.
If I ever bottom 1 assassinate somebody, I might just retire from War Machine and quit playing.
Not gonna lie, I still miss the bottom 1 double teleport assassinations, but I totally understand why they don't exist anymore.
The Banhammer
Yes. The much needed banhammer.
is true.
I miss it, but I'm totally okay with double teleport not existing. And I'm totally okay with triple teleport not existing. That was stupid.
Yes, it was.
That was very stupid. Well, here come your Invictors.
Here come the Invictors. Now this is really important. This is kind of a pivotal moment in the battle, if you might want to say that. I'm sitting here looking at this saying, if I can kill that Quicken Chicken that's kind of posting up in the middle of that wall, I'll have a clear line to Kaya.
Yes.
With
you
the
will.
Rifleman. So I'm doing a bunch of 3-man CRAs at range 14 into that Quicken Chicken.
Yep.
With rerolls, and they're boosted because this is Raven's Feet turn.
Yup.
So I'm hoping that I can put the Quicken Chicken down with average dice rolls. I think I did 3.
Average dice rolls, you still leave them on 1.
It's true. So I mean, I think I was hoping for
on 3 3-mans. If you get a 4-man in there, then you actually do kill them on average dice.
Yeah.
But again, average dice is only half the time.
Yeah, and in hindsight, I probably should have mini-feeded this just because
For one dude.
For one dude, but I mean at the same time, that one dude could have made the difference.
Made a difference. Yeah.
Could have made a difference. And plus, like I said, this was going to be the turn that the game ended. You know,
one way or another, with
either,
Raven that close.
Yeah, either I win bottom of 2, you win top of 3. That's essentially the way it was going to go. So I wasn't going to get another chance to use it. So I should have done it, but c'est la vie. I've never played the army before. I don't really know the model's rules that well. So
no, you don't. I was telling you your rules most of the time.
Yeah, I'm like sitting here staring at the cards, and Ben's just like, "Yeah, they have this." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yep. Yeah, Retribution is the army I started with. So I have a pretty large collection of it, and pretty much don't play it anymore.
Yeah, he decided to go play tree-loving hippies.
Dirt-worshipping, tree-loving hippies. Get it right. Get the dirt-worshipping part right. I like my druids. And then I switched to the let's turn everything into a dragon faction. Or dragon-looking. Yay, Everblight.
They're a dragon faction. I'd say they're a dragon faction.
They are a dragon faction.
Because Everblight's what dragons spawn? Is that technically what they're considered? All of like the lesser dragons that Torque just kind of pooped out at some point in life?
I think so. I don't know. I think for all intents and purposes, they're just considered full-blown dragons in the story.
If you know the answer to this question, comment below.
Yes.
If you want to complain about how we're talking about fluff and not talking about the battle report, well, you cannot
keep
watch
it to
this battle
yourself.
report. Get out of town.
Yes.
I have to say I prefer both of those armies over a bunch of racist elves.
I guess that's
That's
a fair evaluation of Rhett. Sure,
yeah.
definitely.
Kill the round ears.
Would you call them racist or would you call them speciesist? Because wouldn't technically elves be a different species than humans?
How are different colors of skin a different race?
Well, they're not.
So
but,
this is racist. Elves and humans are different races.
Let's see what happens when you try to be politically correct. Quit trying.
Screw politically correct. Let's just be grammatically correct.
Grammatically correct. Because I don't done play elves.
Oh. So what? That's minions?
Yeah. That's the what is it? The Blind Water Congregation.
Yep.
They march to battle with all their crocodiles and the dude in the back of the banjo. Ding 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 ding.
ready for that.
I told you.
I think we need to have some crocodiles with a Confederate flag then.
Woo! Man. And I thought I was the one that was going to be saying something rude because this porter goes down like water.
Hello! That was fun.
I'm a terrible person, I know it, so it's okay.
It's all good. We've had worse on this already.
It's true. So, yeah. So I failed the assassination attempt.
Yes.
So here you see me. I charge in all of the halberders, just like, I'm going to kill this puppy.
That puppy
And
so
I mini-feeded. And on my first 2-man CMA on the charge, I forgot that I'd hurt the puppy already. And I just...
Did 11 points of damage.
I did 11
Only
points of
needed
damage.
9.
And he just disappears.
Yay.
And so I'm like, reform?
You know what?
Question
At
mark?
least you remembered to not give me transfers before killing the
It's
puppy.
true. Because I did that in a game a couple days ago.
Yes.
When I might have possibly killed you.
Yeah.
And didn't. Because I gave you extra transfers. Wah wah.
I was grateful. All right, so top of 3, and I figured I'd already had him dead to rights. So I pull up Fury and look around, think, okay, how am I actually going to kill Raven? And then realize my beer is empty.
And when he says, my beer is empty, I go, well, that's a problem.
Yes. So nothing is happening because I am running away to grab another beer.
Yeah.
Have you ever clocked yourself by going to go get a beer?
Nope.
I would love to see that. Someone do that.
If it comes between getting another beer and clocking yourself,
I'm not getting
you
another
hold
beer.
off on the beer.
Yeah. I have 38 minutes. And Riley's absent from the table, so until he gets back, I just shift it over to his clock. It doesn't even take a minute, so it doesn't really matter.
And it doesn't really matter because I'm sitting here looking at this going, the game is over anyways. I don't care how much time you take off of my clock. You essentially need 30 seconds to finish the game.
Yeah, pretty much. You're within teleport range of Getrix. So
It's true.
that wonderful axe to face. I love that axe to face. But first, I realized, hey, my Winter Argus has line of sight to Raven. This could be fun. So, first attack, that missed. I missed the Banshee because I don't care. And the glory roll. Raven is stationary.
Which he always manages to do. He always manages to hit the crit that he needs. And for some reason, I can never hit the crit that I need.
You crit when you don't need it.
Or I crit when I have no crit effect.
Yeah, when you don't need it.
I think I've had 2 crits that actually worked for me in all of my playing ever.
I need to finish repainting / building the Great White Hype so you can play Assyria and fish for crits on that cannon.
Yes, you need to build the Hyperion. I've been wanting to play the Hyperion for quite some time.
That means I gotta finish painting them.
But it's just in bad shape. Yeah, no, really, this Retribution army just needs to get painted. But you don't ever play it anymore, so
Nope.
Obviously you're not going to paint it.
It's for sale.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
make
put
that
that
much.
out there.
I don't
It's
make
for
that
sale.
much money. If anybody watching this wants a Retribution army, I'd be sad panda if you bought it because I like playing it. But if you want it, go ahead.
I don't have it posted on Bartertown yet, but $700 for the whole lot, and good lord, send me a message. I can send you everything I've got. It's pretty sizable. I can't do Will of Nine Voices, but I can do Force Wall.
Like I said
And
before,
Griffin Spam.
it would make me sad panda if you
And
did buy
K-Lix's
it,
Theme Force.
but you can if you want.
Yeah. Anyways, I am at Kaya's activation.
So we've got some
Getrix
caster on
teleported
caster
forward.
violence.
Yeah, Getrix teleported forward and has not done anything yet. Because
Terrible human being.
because I can kill you with Kaya. Or try to, at least. Getrix is backup. But, yeah, realizing you're stationary, he's like, oh, you're not in melee. This is fun. And on that roll, I do exactly enough.
It's true. And so there's the handshake. There's the game over.
No
Wah,
axe to face.
wah, wah.
No axe to face.
So, in hindsight, having this be the first time I've ever played a Retribution army in a game. I
Yes.
loved it. I know people say Retribution is a terrible faction, and I'll agree with you. Retribution's a terrible faction, but I really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and
It can be.
if I know my army better and I know the models better, maybe that game turns out a little bit different.
Yep.
But at the same time, I really like that list. I think it's got some potential. I would be okay taking that list to a tournament.
As long as scenarios have you far enough back, the gun line will work. That'll definitely happen. In a scenario like Destruction, that list is going to really suffer.
Sure, sure.
Just because the scenario is so compacted into the center, gun lines like that don't really like that type of thing.
It's true. But that's why you go into tournaments with list pairings.
Exactly.
Because then I can build something to balance out the fact that I want to spread out and just shoot you from 18 inches away.
Yep. And while we haven't played the 2016 beta, from what I've heard from it, this type of list can probably flourish pretty well.
We haven't played the 2016 beta yet because we don't have a press ganger who can get us the beta.
Privateer Press, I have an application sent in. Please help.
Please help. Please. Please. Yeah.
Maybe I should resend my picture, because the picture I sent in to them, I had the beard.
Dude, you did have the beard, and you don't have the beard anymore. Maybe you need to do
I don't have
that.
the beard anymore.
That might be a good idea.
All right. Well, I think we're pretty much done with that. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate hearing your feedback. And
Unless it's complaining about all of the banter that we do, then you can just not leave feedback.
we're going to banter one way or another. Deal with it.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. All right. Well, have a good night, and we'll see you hopefully next week.
Cheers.
That way.
Specifically. Is it done?
We're going to do caster on caster violence.
You're not going to kill me with Get? Really?
Yeah, really.
You're a terrible person.